Coach, obviously not the results sought in our home finale. What's your assessment to wrap up the regular home season with that performance?
I thought it was a hell of a performance by our guys. Our guys played a strong game. We made 2 mistakes in the third period, and that was the game.
March and April, not a great home record for the Firebirds.
I'm not worried about it. Moving on to the playoffs.
Okay. Speaking of the playoffs, what, he gets a wink. I was talking with Troy.
I'll answer that for you. We played some great games at home here, and we haven't gotten the results that we wanted. But the kids have played some great games, and that's part of the league. And if we weren't playing well and we were losing at home, I'd be pretty upset and disappointed. But our guys have put in some great efforts, and we haven't finished the games we'd like to. The San Jose game, I thought we deserved a better fate. The Henderson games, I thought we deserved a better fate. The only games I made any question, we were a little thin against Colorado. But even tonight, I thought we deserved a better fate.
In a chat with Troy a couple of weeks ago, talking with him about the playoffs and then asking him about you and the season, he said one of the reasons we hired Derek Laxdal is because he's been a great playoff coach throughout his career. Why do you think that you have had such an effective postseason career over the last couple decades?
It's tough to say. It's tough for me to answer that right now. I'd have to think about that probably in an interview or something like that. But at the end of the day, it's how your team performs, right? If you look at our season this year, we've battled a lot of adversity in our group, and it's those moments and that adversity, and even the March and April schedules in our February, March home games, all that's going to help us going forward. So we opened up on Tuesday night, and I liked our effort. I've seen a lot of little pieces to our game. I think that'll be important, and whoever we get, if it's San Jose or Calgary, it's going to be a tough series for us, and it's going to be a tough series for them. That's playoff hockey, and like you guys saw it in year one against Tucson, you got pushed right to game 3, I believe, in overtime or something like that. So, yeah, at the end of the day, it's a game of inches, and this moment tonight, believe it or not, is going to help us going forward into the playoffs.
What'd you like about new lines tonight? Been tweaked a little bit.
That's probably as close as you're going to see our lineup. Depends on who we play going forward. But I like the 4 lines. They all played hard. I think at the end of the night, I think we're going to end out chancing them maybe 16-11. I think probably the difference in the game is we had a chance to score some power play goal. We didn't bury our chances, and then they came back. And it's funny when you look at that second goal to win the game, the puck was lying there offside. And 9 times out of 10, you should just touch that puck and then play off the face-off. We don't touch the puck, and it ends up in our net. And it's funny how that happens, but, if you look at our lines throughout the whole game, I had no problem with them. I'd have to break down the video and go from there, but we did a lot of good things. I think we only gave up, 23 or 25 shots at the end of the day and gave up 11 chances. You're going to win a lot of hockey games with those numbers.
Coach, I'm sure at the beginning of the season, there's a couple boxes you wanted to check, right? Postseason, home ice in the first round. Just your thoughts on your team overall. We're seeing some of these guys grow right before our eyes, and it's been a good year.
Well, if you look at your lineup tonight, you got an 18-year-old, you got 19-year-olds in the lineup, you got 20-year-olds. It's a pretty young group out there, and when you don't have your captain the whole year, you got to give our group a lot of credit and give our coaching staff a lot of credit. The guys really dug in, and if you look at our division, it's probably one of the best divisions in the American Hockey League. So for what this group has done to get in the playoffs and to finish in the 4th spot, I think it's a pretty great accomplishment by these guys. And now the first season is done. Now we have to focus on the second season.
Coach Coco named to the all-rookie team. What are your thoughts on that?
Outstanding, right? You know what? I think Yanni Newman could have been close on that, but he was up in Seattle for a month there and applying his trade up there. But at the end of the day, Coco's been a big part of our success this year, and you've seen him grow right in front of us, and you saw what he can do in net. And obviously going forward, he's going to be a big part of our playoffs. Our goaltending obviously gets starts from the net out. And then we saw our back end finally back together. I think it hasn't been back together for about 2 months almost. So, but Coco's been great, and obviously he's a big part of the Seattle Kraken going forward. And to have that accolade just speaks volumes of his game.
You also got John Hayden back for this game. You've had some other additions from the Kraken recently. What do does Hayes give to you guys and some of the other guys that you guys haven't had in the last couple of months with them out of here?
Well, it gives you that depth that you've had all year, right? I think our D was pretty solid until Christmas, and Fleur started going up and down. And once the trade deadline hit, we lost Hayes and then Fleur. So they've been gone since March 7th. And then so that's a lot. It's allowed a lot of other guys to get ice time. Charlie Wright, who went down to Kansas City to get ice time, and obviously with Jonesy. But at the end of the day, you're starting to get that depth back for the playoffs. And tonight was just kind of a trial run for our roster for the opening night, and that could tweak a little bit. But you know what? We have a game in San Diego tomorrow. You're going to see a lot of kids in the lineup tomorrow. We're going to rest a lot of guys, and obviously we'll be focused on Sunday and on the game in San Jose and Calgary to see who we play on Tuesday.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
Good. Oh, Kenji, you got a question?
Yeah, hey, not just super quick, not the result you wanted, obviously, tonight. It was a good battle throughout the whole game, but obviously big news today, I should say. You guys clinched home ice. I mean, for you guys that say that home ice is so important, I mean, what does that mean to you guys heading into the second season here?
Well, the big thing for us, home ice is important. Obviously, we want to utilize our crowd here, and it hasn't gone our way the last probably month and a half in the home games. But at the end of the day, this is a new season for us, and you know, we just got to make sure that we take advantage of it. If you work that hard for home ice, you got to take advantage of that going forward, and make sure we use the crowd to our advantage. Good.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks.
Importance of getting that home ice in the first round.
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, every game here is electric. The fans bring it every game. So being able to get that home ice the first round is huge, and we need to take advantage of it.
There was some uncertainty. I don't think it's a secret heading into this year, right? A lot of new faces, new head coach. But Firebirds back in the playoffs, bounced back, answered some of those questions. Just talk about the depth of the organization.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like there's those doubts coming into last year as well. I mean, we had a ton of new guys coming in, and we just didn't worry about that. We pushed through it. I mean, this year we had a lot of young guys come in as well, but they've all done their job, and we have a really good team going into playoffs. We just need to use our strengths, and I feel like we're going to do really well.
Well, you know, nice goal for you tonight. What has it meant for you to be able to get back into the lineup after you missed some of the, you know, early part of the season? Feels like you're really back to the way you were playing before.
Yeah, it's massive. I mean, it's never easy going through an injury, especially like that, and having surgery. But I mean, being able to be back with the guys helped me a lot. I mean, Laxi's helped me a ton too with the systems and stuff. I feel like I'm back to 100%, which is great going into playoffs.
You feel like, you know, some of you guys who were rookies last year, and even some of the rookies this year, guys have gotten to a point where you're feeling so much better, more confident than maybe you were even last year during the playoffs?
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, it's definitely a learning curve with a new coach and a lot of new guys. So we just all had to kind of click together and bond and know where each other are on the ice and build that chemistry together. And I feel like we've done a good job and that we're looking good going into playoffs.
Hey, Mel, you obviously got to play with Philly a little bit and have seen Molgard. What do you think of both guys in terms of how they've been?
It's awesome. Mogard came right in and just fit right in. Like, you couldn't tell it was his first game. He played really well. He's really good with the puck and also off the puck, trying to find open ice too. So he's done a great job here, and I hope he has a great world championship. And Billy, I mean, he complements my game so well. It's so fun playing with him. A guy like that, we kind of have similar playing styles, so being able to feed off each other and feed off the energy that we both bring is awesome. And I mean, Steve is a great fit for us in the middle.
So we talked about this a little bit already. Last time I saw you in person here, you were on crutches. When you came back, how many games did you feel it took, like ebbs and Seattle said maybe 5 games, 6 games before it really. How long did it take for you to feel that? Back to
Yeah,
yourself?
it's tough. I mean, you can practice as much as you want when you come back, but there's nothing like that game-like situations. And I would say it was around the same, 5 to 6, and even if not 10, to really feel like you're back to what you were before.
Jacob, per Tim's first question and your answer, yeah, we've got home ice. Yes, Acrisure Arena has historically been a full building and a tough place to play. The last 2 months, home has not been a great place for the Firebirds. Almost inexplicable. Just one win between March and April, 8 games. How do you explain that, man?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously tough that we want to win in front of these fans. They bring it every night, and it's definitely not what we wanted to show for the fans, but it's a new season. We got to go into playoffs with a new mindset. We can't worry about the past. We need to go in, win 2 of the next 3 at home, and take it.
Yeah, I mean, was basically Coach's answer. Starting on Tuesday, does any of that matter at all?
No, we just gotta move on. I mean, it's obviously look back on it, fix what we need to fix, but it's a new chapter, new season. The playoffs is, and we just need to bring our game.
We don't know yet if Firebirds will play Calgary or San Jose. Do you personally have a preference?
No, I mean, I think both teams are very skilled and very good teams. I mean, it's going to be a tough matchup, either one. So we just need to bring our A game. We have 4 days until that starts, I think, and we just need to get focused and healthy. And I feel like we're going to have a good matchup.
I'll just add a follow-up question. Nice to see you, Jacob, once again. Healthy on the ice, you look great out there. Obviously, you guys had a battled history against Calgary. If you guys do meet against Calgary, I mean, if you guys do meet up against them, would it be an advantage to you guys at all if you guys did? Because you guys had your past with them?
That's a tough one. I mean, obviously, we look on the past. We beat them twice in a row. That's just going to make them come out hungrier. So we need to know that going in. If it is Calgary, I mean, they don't want to get beat for the 3rd time. So, they're going to bring their A game and bring everything they got to beat us. Perfect. Thank you, guys.
Bruce, you guys have wrapped up fourth place in the division, so we know you guys will be at home for the first round series. What does that mean to you guys going into knowing that you guys will have home ice?
Yeah, it's huge for a 3-game series, and all 3 games being at home. So we've known that from our past experiences in the playoffs, and just coming out to a great start with your fans behind you is huge.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are starting to get some bodies back. Obviously, hopefully you're getting a lot healthier there. What does it mean to be able to get Hayes back, some of these other guys back to, add some depth to the roster?
Yeah, a lot of depth, great leadership too from those guys, and you can tell throughout our lineup we have a lot of guys that can play good minutes for us, and yeah, it's just awesome to have them back. They really lead off the ice, and their energy carries onto the ice too in their play. So we're hoping just to build some consistency with that and get in a groove here.
Yeah, obviously, despite the score tonight, you guys were playing really hard, and it seems like it's the type of game where you can really carry some of the effort and the momentum into the postseason. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, just a great test. Like, that team is playing really well at this time of year, and we knew that coming into tonight. And yeah, these tight games, like, it just takes a span of 10, 15 seconds there for 2 goals, and it's going to be tight like that. With a 1-goal game late there, and I think the same way was with San Jose just a week ago, and it's going to be tight, and you just got to be comfortable in those situations and not be the team that cracks. And then also when it does happen, like, find a way to respond quickly and kind of have a what's called like a slow memory or quick memory, like to forget about it. Yeah.
Yeah, and like Andrew just said, this was a very tight-knit game, also a very physical game. Obviously, the second season is like right around the corner. What can you guys truly learn from this game specifically, heading into the next and then heading into the playoffs?
I think 5-on-5 we were great. Forechecking good. We knew they were a good team, and I think we dictated a lot of that game, and just got to manage our mistakes a little bit and play the full 60 minutes. And yeah, just being comfortable in those situations, comfortable in those games, and find ways to win.
And that first game is, I'm pretty sure, this Tuesday. For you guys, it's a very tight turnaround for you guys. You guys get 2 days rest. I mean, would you guys prefer that, or it doesn't matter since it's going to be that second season for you guys?
Yeah, I think we'll find the energy regardless of the turnaround, and I'm sure the other team will be in a tough boat too coming down here. They're playing tomorrow. So we just got to be ready, focus on ourselves, and keep building tomorrow, and then turn the page for the postseason. Perfect.
All right.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
All right. See you.